That's it? A $2,000 fourth stimulus check specifically focused on Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to focus on a highly focused $2,000 fourth stimulus check for the 70 million beneficiaries I mentioned at the beginning of this video and how much it would really cost, as we all completely understand this inflation has been through the roof for the last couple years, and we know the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries are unfortunately the ones taking the brunt of all of this price increases that we've been talking about for several years now. So I do want to talk about a $2,000 fourth stimulus check, highly focused on these groups and all the details we need to know. Let's get right into it. First off, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you right by your side every single day to help you out in any way that I possibly can, as well as keeping you updated with all of these changes, as it is a very busy and confusing time. Also, as long as you're right down below the video hitting the subscribe button, make sure to like the video and of course share this video with your friends, family, and social media so we can continue to help out as many people as we possibly can right now during this busy, confusing, and uncertain time we're currently living through. Alright, thanks so much. Let's get into it and talk about a $2,000 highly focused fourth stimulus check, what it would really cost, and I want to give you some other examples of other programs they have implemented over the last couple years that have also sent out a lot of money for a lot of people, and how this is actually not that much money and they could easily do this with no problem whatsoever because they have the money at their disposal. They have a lot more money than what we're going to be talking about right here in this video. All right, so let me break down the details for you. So first off, let me ask you, how much do you really think it would cost to send out a $2,000 one-time highly focused check to help out about 70 million people that really need the money? It's not that much, okay? Leave your guesses down below if you'd like to, but I'm going to tell you right now, $140 billion. That's it, $140 billion. Now, you might think, wait, $140 billion, is this guy nuts? $140 billion is a lot. You're right, but it depends who you ask. In the eyes of all of us, $140 billion is a lot of money. I agree. That's a lot of money, right? However, in the eyes of the federal government, $140 billion is literally nothing. That is like pocket change. That is nothing. They blow $140 billion without even thinking about it, and they don't even think twice. I mean, they just, boom, $140 billion, you got it. No problem whatsoever, right? However, let me break down the details for you of this, okay? I want to give you a couple examples because there have been some programs that they have implemented over the last couple of years here that have sent out a lot more money than that, and there are pieces of legislation in Congress right here, right now, that would cost even more than that, and they want to implement these right away, okay? Let me give you some quick examples. First off, remember back in the second half of 2021, there was the advanced child tax credit payments, okay? Now again, I know that a lot of people here in the community did not qualify for this, but let me break this down for you because this is going to illustrate a very clear picture and their intentions there in Congress, okay? So in the second half of 2021, there were roughly 38 million households that were getting on average $422 every single month as a result of the advanced child tax credit payments. And then early in 2022, there was the other lump sum payment to make up the other half of that. How much did all of those payments cost? I'll tell you, $192 billion, okay? $192 billion. We're asking for $140 billion. That is a difference of $52 billion, okay? That's a huge difference right there. So that is a program that they implemented, and they can absolutely 100% do that again. In fact, they want to do that. They've been talking about it a lot, and they have multiple proposals on the table right now. Maybe you've heard me talk about some of them as of recently, where they want to get this going yet again, okay? All right, so that is number one. Now, also, right now in Congress, there is some legislation to implement a $200 per month increase for, again, roughly 70 million beneficiaries receiving Social Security, SSDI, survivors, SSI, all of these benefits right here, okay? A $200 per month increase. How much would that cost? That would cost $14 billion a month or $168 billion a year to implement that. They want to implement that for the next 75 years, okay? Again, another proposal out there, another program that is out there, that would cost $168 billion a year. A difference of the $140 we're asking for right here, Compared to the 168, that's a difference of $28 billion difference, okay? Again, $28 billion, it's a lot of money, right? It's a major, major difference, okay? So these are a couple different things that are going on. And again, we've asked for this before many, many times. What would it actually cost? How much could you actually get out to us? Now, also, I want to point this out as well, because this is also a very important point that I want to bring to your attention. Would this be the first time that they've implemented a highly focused check for fixed income beneficiaries? Nope, they've done it before. May 2009, 14 plus years ago, a little over 14 years ago, May of 2009, they did this, okay? They approved a highly focused $250 check for fixed income beneficiaries back then. They did it, okay? So let me point out really quickly as well, okay? $250 today is nothing. $250 today, I mean, don't get me wrong, gladly take it, right? We will gladly take $250. But $250 back 14 years ago in 2009 was very different than what $250 is today. That'd probably be the same as about $500 to $600 today in today's money, possibly even more than that because of, yet again, our friend, the big ol' I, inflation. Just kidding. We don't like inflation, but I'm just saying because of that and the depletion of our purchasing power of the United States dollar, therefore, that's what it's all coming out to today, okay? So as a result of that, that's what we're talking about, $1,400, $1,200, $600, $2,000, something like this. This is what it would really be and what it would really take to get people, for those individuals that are low income, fixed income, all the people that we talk about here on the channel, what it would really take to help everybody out right now. Now, if they were to approve some kind of, one-time $600 check, I think a lot of people would probably be insulted, just being real with you, but at the end of the day, would we take it? I certainly would. I'm not sure about you. I'd feel like, really? That's all you can do? That's all the better you can do? But I'd also feel like, you know what? We're grateful for it and we'll certainly grab it, right? So they could certainly do this. And remember, the last time that they issued a check of any substantial, substance was way back in April, well, technically March and April of 2021. Well over 2 years ago was the last time that they offered any type of major support for people. Now, obviously, there have been a few things here and there since then, but for the most part, the big one, the last $1,400 check was then, March and April of 2021, okay? So they could easily do something like this right now. But again, it's all based on economic factors, what the economy's doing, the economic contraction, the economic, recession, whatever we want to call it these days. That's what it all comes down to right now, okay? So anyway, they could easily do something like this, but I want to break it all down for you, let you know what this would actually cost. It would not even be that much. $140 billion to send out $2,000 for the people that need it the most. And at the end of the day, would this help out the economy? Yeah, of course it would. Because are we going to take that $2,000 and stuff it into our pillowcase and, leave it there forever? No. I mean, maybe you would. I'm not. I wouldn't do that. Would we spend it? Yep. Would we spend all of it? Probably. Would we spend most of it? Probably. Would we spend all of it plus a little bit? Probably. Okay, just being real. Probably spend all of it plus a little bit. Just like a gift card, right? When you get a $50 or $25 gift card, do you spend exactly the gift card amount or do you spend a little tiny bit more because you don't want to hold a gift card that's $3 or $5 or $1? We all spend probably a little bit more because we want to spend all of it, right? At least I do, right? You don't want to carry around a gift card with $2 on it. Who wants to do that? I don't. You know what I mean? So throw a couple more things in the cart. Let's spend it all, plus a little bit more, right? Okay. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself right now, but I'm not really sure. I doubt it. Just saying, right? Anyway, hope that all this makes sense, but I wanted to break it all down for you and let you know what this would actually cost. It would not be that much. It's not that much in the eyes of the federal government. They blow money like it's going out of style, right? That's why they need trillions of dollars a year, with all these budgets and stuff like that. One other quick side note, I want to throw this out there. I just thought of this. Social Security spends, or what I should say, not spends, but sends out about $1.3 trillion a year in monthly benefits, okay? If that gives it any perspective here, a 1.3 trillion compared to 140 billion is what we need here. Make sense? Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Otherwise, I could literally go on and on for hours and hours talking about all this stuff right now, but there's a lot of stuff going on out there. Either way, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below as well. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe, share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, take care, have a good one, and catch you again later in the next video.